Day 15. Today was an alright day. I got in a phone call. Had some things to say in a phone call. I'm tired of being a second thought or an afterthought. And I think it's alright sometimes to stand up for ourselves. It is alright as long as we do it in the right way. The struggle's still real, man. It's real every day. But I got a message last night from my video from yesterday, and you know what? I'm doing the right thing here. I'm doing the right thing every day. Even though I fall, even though I get back up a day, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm halfway into this thing, man. I told you I'm doing it for 30 days. This is day 15. Some days have been good, some days have been bad. I've learned a lot of things. I've watched myself make a lot of mistakes, but in making those mistakes, I've seen what it is I need to, or how to adjust to them. And I'll be honest, man, by doing this and getting this out, it really has freed me up a little bit on the inside. I gave a little bit of my story last night. I'd done made wrong choices and had gotten myself in some situations that shouldn't have been in. But they are what they were. So I guess today, here's the second half. I told you that I got saved when I was in prison. Didn't walk right after that. Chose to do this, chose to do that, jump right back in the world, live how the world lives. But through that, I'd formed an addiction. I was addicted to drugs, man. Specifically cocaine, and it'll kick my ass, dude. It totally whooped me. I went downhill fast. Did all the things that you never think you'd do in life. Fast forward, man, coming up in April. Legitimately, I'm at 13 years clean. I haven't put a chemical in my body to alter the way I think, to alter the way I feel, run away, hide. I ain't do that, man. That's something to take pride in. You know what I mean? And it's not for me. I didn't do that personally, man. The only way, that was God's saving grace. Because, dude, I couldn't quit. If I could have quit, I'd have been done. Same thing with everything else. But the reality is, I spent a long time addicted with addictive personalities. And I still have some of those qualities, traits, whatever you want to call them. But, through God's grace and mercy and through his blessings, man, I ain't living like that today. And I ain't lived like that in a long while. But on the flip side of that, some of these habits and some of these things that I learned through these things I've chosen to do in my life, they're my road bumps, they're my hiccups. Listen, I never thought I could have the life that I'm having, to truly see where I'm blessed. I'm not living in addiction anymore. 13 years, man, that's a solid piece. I'm not living in the lies. I'm not living in the doing whatever I needed to do to get by. And I forget about that through this situation that I'm in sometimes. I forget how truly, truly blessed I am. I made it through all that. I made it through all that because I trusted in something greater than myself. And, I'm in this situation now, and this is a totally different hurt piece for me. Totally different. It is, hurts in the heart, man, because my whole life was all about me being selfish, and I cared about and I care about another person to the level and the extreme that I'm not that selfish person anymore. I've worked really, really hard, and I've given a lot of things up to not do those things. But I came to the realization too that I gotta make sure I'm all right. I gotta make sure I'm walking right. You know what I mean? And I've lost some of that focus. I put myself in the way and create some of these issues, a lot of these issues, I apologize for things that aren't my fault, because some days I think I can just take it all. Listen, give it to me, I'll fix it, I'll make it better, I'll take the blame. That's not living, man. That's not living. That's surviving. And I've talked about this. I've talked about, I want to live. I do, man. I want to live. Because I know what it's like to be in hell. I know what it's like to live in hell on earth. I know what it's like to live in darkness. I know what it's like to just not care, man. I've been there. I've been there recently. Just, the thoughts of, it'll be all right, ain't nobody gonna miss me. Those are real thoughts, man. Those are real struggles sometimes, especially when we're going through things. And if we don't reach out and network and telling ourselves, man, we have to sit in that. We sit in that negativity. We sit in the crap, man. And we can't get out of it on our own. Because we get fallen into that peace, all we want to do is sleep, and we just want to be negative, and we don't want to be around anybody, and we don't want to this, and we don't want to that. Look, in 2.5 weeks, I lost 25 pounds. I'm on the, it used to be a crack diet. Well, it ain't a crack diet no more, man. Now it's I was on the heartbroken diet. It was a good way to lose the weight, though. It was healthier than the other stuff, but, we got to keep pushing on. We got to keep pushing on, man. I've been through so many. I could tell stories upon stories of all the things that I've done and been through, and, I could write books. It's not what it's about. It's about where I'm at today. And today, I'm focusing on, it's hard to put yourself out there and tell people, this is I don't know who sees this, but tell people where I truly came from, things I chose to do. I'm not ashamed of those, because you know what? Through those, I've been made stronger. And that's where I get some of my hope to know that, trusting in God, I'm going to be stronger through this. I know the ending I want. And I know the right ways to work towards it. And like I said, if it works, if it doesn't work, at least I'm giving it everything I have the right way. So I can stand there and be a man of God. Because, I'm coming back to the peace of God in my life. Look, I need God in my life. I want God in my life. I can't do this life without him. And it's truth. And I've shared this. So this is a moment. This is a moment that I'm truly at, man. It's a beautiful day today. I'm going to give a little shout out to Pat. She was out in her kayak today. I was jealous. I was like, man, I want to be out fishing. But it's really time, man. It's time to see where we're at. And you know what? If you don't know, if you're unsure, it's time to start really asking some questions. It's time to start getting out of ourselves, man. It's time to start really reaching for God. Because you know what? Day 15, been ups and downs. I was trying to look back through the day. I was at work, so I was busy. But I was trying to look back through and see how many good days I had versus how many bad days I had. I don't know, man. Probably more bad than good. But I'm sitting here today, and it's good. It's real good. So, today's the day, man. Make a decision. What's it going to hurt? Did you try it? I've tried it. It's working. I keep running back to it every day, every night. And I fall short, man. I'm not like I said, I'm not the holy roller. I'm not. I'm a dude just trying to figure this out. Trying to walk with a relationship with God. Because I'm sitting here today and I'm okay. Even though last night was rough and some other days have been rough, and every day's, it's every day. I am madly in love. And I can say that with all sincerity and honesty. And my love right now is unconditional. It's not about holding grudges. It's not about blame. It's not about that. It's about, I care enough about somebody else because my God loves me enough, and he cared enough about me to rescue me through addiction, through prison, through being a fighter and doing all the things that people aren't supposed to do, through all the negativity and all just the badness. He rescued me, and he's rescuing me today. Again, every day, man, he rescues me from myself. Give it a shot, truly. Seek him out. Ask some questions. Talk to him. I promise, man, he shows up. Even if it's just to answer your questions. I ain't saying you gotta do any kind of crazy thing, man, but just seek it, seek the truth. Because you know what? That's where this true peace is coming from. That's where the good days come from. They truly do. Every day that's been bad, if I go back and look, I guarantee it was all because of me. I bet you because I picked something up, or I chose to do something, or I chose to act a certain way, I chose to deal with an emotion. Every day that's good, I'm choosing him. So day 15, I'm halfway there. I hope you take the time to reach out for yourself and just ask. Please. I'm asking you. Because I want all of you who ever pay attention to this, I want you guys to fight with me, and I want to fight with you, and I want to lock arms, and I want to say, you know what, man, we're stronger than this, we're better than this, and you know what, I am different than this world. Even when I fall, I'm different because I get back up and I say, you know what, forgive me. Forgive me for the things I do wrong. Day 15. It's a good day today. Keep on pushing.